This be the King Scotty, and this is
Miss Hello Kenny.
And we're here for another episode of The Bottom Line Is only on YouTube. And tonight we're gonna... Yes. Yeah. These type of videos are only on YouTube. Facebook get the inspirational shit. But anyway, we're not doing the Housewives of Atlanta.
No.
So we're gonna do only the game.
Households.
We're just gonna do the game, and that's basically it. Anything talking about the game, anything surrounding the game, and I might just say a little something about Let's Stay Together. I might.
Let's Stay Flop.
Depending on how I feel about it, but you want to start off with everything like
to keep in tradition. We already have our awards for the households. So we kind of decided to bring the tradition on over to the game. So right now we're going to have an MVP award. I mean, if you want to think of some awards we can throw out for these characters, please leave your commentary down there. But as of right now, we just have an MVP award. We're throwing the good kudos to the best person for that episode. So the MVP award goes to Me and Discussed It, and we feel like it should go to TT.
I think he deserved it because I think that he was one of the... First of all, when he came back on the camera, I was on Twitter. When I see him on the screen, I was like, TT! I was glad they brought him back.
But like they had confirmed that on the game Twitter page that he was one of the people who was coming back. And I can't wait till they bring back Jazz, the crazy girl to the song. I'm pregnant.
Oh, she's coming back?
Yeah, she's supposed to be coming back too.
Is Dion coming back?
They didn't confirm it. But they did confirm Terrence J and Megan Good was on there, which we did see them tonight. So.
And Junk gonna be on there too.
Junk gonna be on it?
So,
yeah.
First of all, before, we gave it to TT, but this is what I want to say. BET, I would like to thank BET for even bringing the game back, first of all. BET has given us so much life. We are so happy that the game came back.
After 2 years.
After 2 years. Now, we had our moments of being afraid. We thought it was going to look cheap.
And basic.
We thought the writing was going to be basic as fuck. And we thought that they were going to cheapen the characters. Didn't you see the beginning? Tasha even said the word bitch.
Yeah, they didn't bleep it out.
I am so glad they didn't bleep it out. But that's one thing. The lighting was great. It looked like a movie to me. It kind of looked like one of those movie / primetime dramas.
Yeah, I got the feel of like primetime drama because it felt like a soap opera, but at nighttime it's called primetime. Felt like we was watching a black version of Grey's Anatomy. And the only thing I had a problem with, and we both had the problem with, was the laughing track. Like you could barely hear it.
It's like
but on Let's Stay Flop,
all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it wasn't that fun. I guess that's why, because they weren't funny and the game was. Maybe.
That's what I'm believing. Now let's get to the happenings on the show. Now, first of all, Malik is a dirty bastard.
He always has been. He's been arrogant, but that's the arrogant nigga that you love.
But now
that was fucked up what he did to TT.
But see, when Allison went home with
when she requested,
to take him home, I already knew what was gonna happen. Everybody should have known what was gonna happen. Not trying to say that the show was predictable or anything, but you already know in situations like that.
I take him. Like she was just acting real seductive with it, acting all slutty with it.
And TT came there to make up with him. Walk up there, he only see Megan Good in the little jacuzzi, but then Allison ass come out. You know what I'm saying? That was really fucked up. Like, Malik really did TT dirty, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen with that.
In my opinion, TT should have really just showed how much of a man he became over the last 2 years and whooped Malik's ass. I mean, fuck that Malik is bigger and stature-wise. Sometimes little niggas can whoop some ass too.
TT just should have whooped his ass. Bottom line, they deserved an ass whooping for real. They really did deserve an ass whooping. On to Tasha and Dante, aka Terrence J. A lot of people shitting on Terrence J because of the simple fact it's Terrence J.
You should just see how I'm looking at the camera right now. I could slap her. Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm
gonna edit that out. Anyway.
Don't you dare.
But anyway, they were shitting on Terrence J because of the simple fact it's Terrence J. You know, they like to shit on him on 106 & Park, but I think that he did okay for his. I think was it
was it just me? But did you notice how he was walking in half naked and they was playing the Trey songs? He already favored him,
and it made it worse.
It made it worse. I'm like, why? But okay.
He didn't do bad as people trying to make it seem like really Terrence J, really, like what's wrong with it? These people are already trying to make the show basic. Already, but I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. The only thing about Tasha is that she always fucks shit up, and when she realizes that it's a good thing, it's over.
She always put her foot in her mouth
all the time, and that's why she lonely and bitter now because of the shit that she's done in the past.
Let's go through the men show. When she was with Coach T, she fucked that up. She was just she was just brash and ghetto when he told her to calm it down. And I'm not saying stop being you, but when you around my friends, just bringing up, no, are you trying to change me? Then when she realized, well, you know, maybe I am, he didn't want to be with her no more. Then she had Rick Fox, the finest man in the NBA, retired, still playing, don't matter, the finest man in the NBA. You let him go because you think he was the reason he got you fired at ISM. Then when Kelly gave you the evidence that he did get you fired, it was too late. He moved to the ISM in Miami. Now you got Dante, somebody look like he around Malik's age. Around, we don't want to say he the same age, but we don't say around
his age.
You want to be, and like as a person who's been in a age difference like that. That does hurt your feelings, and after a while, you ain't gonna want to stay in that situation for long, because you just get tired of somebody not accepting you for not, you know, because they can't get past your age. So don't be surprised to see Tasha Dante breaking up, but then Tasha can be like, oh my God, I really love him.
And then she got mad when she saw him and Sheree at the bar or something like that. I forgot what that was. I think he used to.
She was mad something. I thought I was special because you be running around here, and I thought I was the older and mature one. But it's like you like all. I'm like, maybe just because he like older women. Usher like older women. He never really just dated somebody his age. I always been with some old or mainly older woman. Yeah.
Jason and Kelly. First of all, Kelly is nothing like she was from the last time we heard from her.
I want the blonde booze bag bimbo. Not saying she was, you know, just totally decent, but I liked her being a little perky blonde, always drinking some wine, you know, just crazy. I didn't get that from her. I got this, I'm free, I'm independent. And then it was fake. Because soon as she saw him with some woman's arm, you know, all that went down the drain. Like, oh, you free independent now? You know, like, yeah.
And then the stuff with her and Tasha, that's what I really want to see.
Well, I got my question answered, so I see they still haven't resolved, and now they're enemies, and she want to beat Tasha ass when she sees her, so I want to see that if that ever happens.
That was kind of obvious though, because you know, to see just Tasha and Melanie talk. But then again, not to say that Tasha and Melanie never really just had a one-on-one conversation, but it used to mostly be just Tasha and Kelly.
Yeah.
So that was a no-brainer for me. And then, let's see.
So you say Melanie Derwin for life?
Yes. Melanie, Derwin, and Janae.
I have quite a few mixed feelings. Okay, I don't know if y'all know this, but in the beginning, a lot of people were shitting on Melanie because she had did that behind his back. But and when you look at the whole picture, you just don't want that. Oh my God, what if? I just hate she waited 2 years.
Yeah, but I don't think she was wrong though. I don't.
She should have did it behind his back. She should have had his permission.
Yeah.
That way, now that she know the truth, it wouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying? They would find out the truth together.
Because you know how Derwin is. If she would have asked Derwin for a DNA test, he wouldn't even let her do it. That's probably why she went behind his back. Not saying that.
You're right.
I still don't think she was wrong, because I understand why she did it. She did it to look out for him. And you know how pig-headed
It wasn't really
is.
just to look out for him. It was to, like Tasha said, it was to relieve that conscience. Because, like, she got this pretty picture, like, she the football wife. She got this fabulous life. But in this picture, you got this little speck because you got this outside child, you know, and it's kind of hindering your perfect life.
That's true. But at the same time, he still needs to know if it was his or not. It was a big doubt. Especially for me, like when Janae went out to South Beach and had some drinks and she called him crying, and then a couple of weeks later, a couple of episodes later, she pregnant. I really just don't blame her for getting the DNA test. I really don't. And that's, I don't know, I mean, that's just how I see it. I just don't blame her for getting DNA test. It was better, I mean, he should, you know, I don't think she was wrong.
I know one thing, she wrong for not telling.
Now she wrong for that now that she found out that it really is his baby and she gonna keep it to herself. Now that is fucked up. Now that is really fucked up. She really need to tell him, but Melanie is gonna be dumb. She's gonna be selfish all over again. So basically in the last 2 years she hasn't learned a thing. She's gonna lie to Dern about the baby not being his, and then they're gonna get divorced. He's probably gonna get back with Janae.
As usual, that old song. Ugh.
I can already see it happening, and it's all gonna fall on her again. And Melanie is another person who always tend to find reasons for unhappiness. She always end up unhappy, and it's mainly it's always her fault anyway.
She always want to put it on Derwin, but it be because of her.
It does though. I can't stand Janae, but if she find out that about what's going on, she do need to whoop Melanie ass. And I hate to say that, but
I ain't saying all that.
she do though. Because Melanie is wrong for not telling him the truth.
But my thing is, this show confusing me now, because now that I'm reflecting back, remember he said, is this really my baby? And how she was, like she had a tongue.
Who's Janae?
Yeah.
So do you think there's a possibility that somebody knew about the DNA test and they just came in and switched the results to make it look like it's Dern's baby?
I don't know. Because they do have, I mean, they are in San Diego. And they do have a little money and little assets. Ain't no telling how they could have altered the test. Because, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you can't mess up a DNA test. So how you going to say, oh, I messed it up and I ran it again and again, and it's, I don't know, maybe that's just writing. Maybe that's, what's the writer name? Maria or something? Maybe she just trying to keep the drama going on. But, yeah.
I didn't even think about that till we did this video. Do you think, so basically you're thinking it's some paternity failures?
Either some paternity failures or some discrepancies in the writing. Because when he asked her, she was like she was stuttering. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it.
And I think this is gonna be it about the game. I think we covered everything. But as far as Let's Stay Together is concerned, I didn't watch the whole episode yet. Because I rushed over here in the middle of the episode to do this review. So, do I really? I'm just gonna have to watch it again in full, in its entirety, and then I'll see. I really want to give it a chance. I do though, for real. Y'all are such hard judges on things.
Listen, sweetie. When she started playing the piano in the restaurant, and she got the mic to start singing off key and loud, like, it's like her and the character Tasha, which is kind of stupid because you already got a Tasha on the previous show. They trying to be so much like Tasha, like it's ridiculous. I'm like, and then viewers of the bottom line is, we already had this storyline a few years ago for the show on the WB called For Your Love about the marriage and the engaged and the dating. We already had that. Why are we repeating it? It was whack then, it's whack now. I don't want to see it. And BET is just basic as hell for recreating it and just putting another name on it.
It's like they gave the game production to to let's stay together, because the way they lighting it's the way the game lighting used to be. At least it was to me. That's just the way I was seeing it. Then they laugh tracks just like the game used to be.
So you saying they got the game leftovers?
That's what I'm seeing.
But I don't know now. They got good salaries, and let me tell my black viewers something. How can a show be cheap when we got McMansions and Range Rovers and all this shit? That costs money. Even to rent it, that costs money.
I think I know where you're going with this.
So how the hell is this cheap? How is it bad acting? It's the same. We have the same executive producers and writers from when the show was on CW.
I think these are just people who just day in and day out. I get on Twitter, and anytime it's something that's dealing with black people, it's always coonery, it's always foolishness, it's always hood rat shit, it's always this and that. And that shit really pisses me the fuck off. All the while I was on Twitter while we was tweeting about the game, I saw the majority is feeling the shit, of course, because everybody been waiting for the show to come on. Then it's always this handful of people that got to try to shit on it. Black people don't love nothing but drama. Ooh, he the baby. Ooh, he ain't the baby daddy. It's coonery at its finest. But this shit happens in real life, though. I'd rather watch a show that resembles shit that happens in real life, despite the fact that you may call it hood rat shit or ghetto shit. It happens in real life. I'd rather watch some shit that I see on a day-to-day basis.
And that I can adapt to.
And that I can adapt to. There's some bullshit like How I Met Your Mother and Yes Dear and Hope and Faith and all that bullshit that be on TV. So for y'all Friends, which is a ripoff of Living Single, I might add. So for all you motherfuckers that sitting up here, first of all, we only have just so many black sitcoms as is. Now despite how lame we might think that Let's Stay Together is, I do commend BET for trying to bring back the black sitcoms. We don't have many. Then the little Tyler Perry sitcoms
are garbage. They are so watered down and commercialized. Tyler Perry, he said he would never sell out, but that's selling out in his finest. How black people act like that laughing track is ridiculous.
And Are We There Yet is a mess too.
Ice Cube
I like Tyler Perry show. They funny to me.
Meet the Brown was funny. Okay.
Her thing was the truth, like a crackhead woman. I like how it's playing. The whole
when it was sad and serious, that's when it's. But when they trying to be funny, it's whack. Now that Are We There Yet? Are We There Yet? They should just keep it as a show.
I think the Tyler Perry shows are better than Are We There Yet though. They got a little bit over them.
They gotta be some kind of good. They on their what? 5th, 6th season?
Only thing that I got to say is I just think that BET is just doing a good thing by bringing back black sitcoms, because we barely got them as is anyway. And then for people to sit up here and try to shit on the damn game like it's a basic show. Why is it basic? People find little shit to complain about. Ain't shit basic about the show. The show
like how
is
they was
very
complaining
well
about the Britney character.
Yeah, I'm just thankful that they got a Britney action.
Yeah, maybe first of all, it's hard to have child actors. Sometimes them child actors don't really be children. They be teenagers. Maybe this girl 2 years later probably was in high school and didn't want to come back to the show. Maybe she wanted to have a normal life and graduate from high school. You have all them type of factors. Just be glad that they reprised the Britney role. Don't be saying like, oh, she's in boarding school or she living with her grandparents, because they are in the middle of divorce. And I mean, you know.
But that's all we got to say about this shit. Just stay tuned for the game next week and stay tuned for us next week. And I'll try to do another blog later on this week. We out this bitch in 5, 4, 3, 2, motherfucking 1.